where I'm at. I think I'm where some of my ships are. Hopefully the ships I need. Hip 11192, yeah, I think that's where I want to be. Sort my ships out. This needs its whole reinforcement modules reapplied. And then the FSD booster needs to go in the Orca. Yeah, why doesn't it? Yeah, we need to collect a limpet. Cool. Don't necessarily need the limpets right now, I can always craft some. Now, don't you have a raw mineral trader? You do. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Death Hope. Way more chill game. Yeah. Where's Death Hope? Oh, okay, yeah, that's to me. Okay. Shady sector DR-V C223 C2-23. Oh. It's actually a colony there. Okay. We've got a detailed surface scanner. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I've got a... Yeah, okay. Cool. At least I've got all the things I need. Didn't realise it was this close.
You have been disengaged from the dock. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Yeah, much more chill game.
You are all clear to follow your predetermined flight path. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you well on your journey.
System scan complete. Scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Sorry, got some rustling. That. some on that and not on that.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a pleasure. Exclusion zone, thank you.
Scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
I'll probably go there as well. I think we might find the planet.
System scan complete.
Human 5. I think it's there. Where's that signal? So it's quite a long way away. Oh, yeah, we're not making that in time. Okay, let me make sure we've got the planet A5. It is A5. Yeah, I suspected as much. there was a time when if you wanted to find something on a planet like this, you'd have to do it by coordinates. Fly around low to the surface trying to find the sign of what you're looking for. Then they gave us surface scanners. Make things a lot better. So this is where all those materials that I've been trading, this is where you come to get lots of materials to trade. We'll do a couple of logs. I'm not going to go crazy and fill up just like I did with the raw materials, but especially since it's only a few jumps away in this ship. Oh, 2 probes is it? Okay, well then, on there. On there.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Orbital flight engaged.
That mountain in the distance. So I've got that mountain right in front of me.
Landing gear deployed.
Beautiful terrain, what are you fucking talking about? So not on the flat bit, but on the slopey bit? Okay. Weird.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
This is Dad's hope.
Gyroscope deployed.
Do the outskirts, and then we'll do the... Yeah, we'll do the 2 outside runs and then we'll come down the middle. Okay, that's that information. Let's get more information about what we have. Okay, where am I? Oh, that's showing all of those. Okay. So wait, what? There's a... Where's the periscope? Okay, well, we're going this way. I'm going to go down the middle. We did here. Material over here.
Incoming message.
So it doesn't look like there's actually anything down the middle. Whoops. Let's just make sure it's in a straight line before I did that. So that appears to be... everything. Yeah, okay, so we just log out, log back in again. There should be a grand total of 10 materials, so we'll make sure we get that next time. Make sure there's definitely 10. Side, there's 6 on the other side. One here. Scan. Over here.
Incoming message.
Evening, Raz Gaming. How you doing? Have you been here yet? Dav's Hope. It's a lovely little place. It's like 250 light years from Engalin. Let's hope, yeah. Get off. It's like 0.9 kilometers closer. I could do a data link scan on it. Quite get close enough to me. If he does a full circle, then I can wait for him to come back around. Never mind. Yeah. This is good. There are 10 high-grade materials to pick up, and a data point which will have high-grade resources in it as well. Whoa. Whoops. Wrong button.
Incoming message.
God damn it. So I've only got 8 of those. That's a grade 4. 21 of those, grade 3s, like grade 3s, 4s and 5s. Dispersion plates. Like that. Compound shielding. Heat veins. High density composites. Chemical distillery. Oh, basic conductor. Well, thank you for that. We'll do, I don't know, 3 more, because it doesn't take long. Because you can get your ship to land. Do you use like a docking computer or anything like that, or do you manually land it?
Incoming message.
This one's alright. I think the abandoned Anaconda is probably better. Because it's pretty much all grade 4 and 5 materials, where this is just like materials. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. It's just a mix. Like that's a grade 2 material, big whoop. Maybe we might go over there. Might go to the crashed anaconda. Do another run whilst I Oh, that's weird. You do... Okay, so things to bear in mind when you're in your SRV. If your ship won't land and you're stuck, you'll lose any cargo you have on you, but you just self-destruct your SRV, you just spawn back in your ship. That's all you do. And I think there's an option somewhere... I don't know where the option is, but I think there's like a rescue me option. Let me look into the... That's talking about, let's see. Which one's the one I want to look for? Kolodiski, yeah. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's raw materials. Okay. Oh, that's encoded materials. Okay, never mind. The crashed anaconda is for raw materials.
Incoming message.
And Captain Jameson's Cobra is data. Oh, that pole gets me every time. Crystal shard, that's a tier 1 material. That's a tier 3. Figure out if there are any materials I'm picking up here that are like really useful. Conductive ceramics, which I suppose you could get within a kilometre of me so I could get a data link scan on you. Come on, do it. Ah, you bastard. If you've got to scan the ship, you need to... Yeah, there we go, he's boosting, he's getting ready to frame shift. Eh. Let's try this. If I'm out further, I think I remember trying to do this before. You've got to be out further. So you load in and then immediately drive away from the settlement a bit. And then you should be out far enough where he goes over you and you can scan him. There'll be no ship this time. Damn.
Incoming message. Got this ceramics and critical components. I'm gonna need a bunch of those. I don't have any of those. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a good place to get materials, but it's just like a hodgepodge. You know, it's not like it's all grade 4 and grade 5 materials. Let's see.
Okay, that's a useful piece of information. Right, yeah. So that's gathering some average materials. Now let me show you how to get them properly. That's what I thought. I just needed to find that one list. God damn you. Stop it. We need boom, war, civil unrest and outbreak. Federation. Okay, you're first on the list. So, there are 6 various things to look out for. Boom, war, civil unrest and outbreak will give you, in boom you'll get proto-radiolic alloys or proto-light alloys or proto-heat radiators. In war you'll get military grade alloys or military supercapacitors. This is from high signals, high grade signal resources in supercruise. Civil unrest, you'll get improvised components. Outbreak, you'll get pharmaceutical isolators. If you go to a system that's allegiance with the Empire, you'll get Imperial shielding. If you go with the Federation, you'll get core dynamic composites and or proprietary composites. And that, as we say, is that. So we're gonna do a little tour and grab a few high-grade materials. Yeah, I've got a guided booster on this one now. We got a 52 light year jump range. Oof. Well, that's a big ass system. Damn. Whoa, how many bodies we got in here? 30. Okay, not too bad actually. But we've got lots of stars, that's the problem. Oh, we'll have lots of data to turn in, I suppose, when we get somewhere. Oh, bloody... Asteroid clusters, they drive me crazy. I don't know why. It's irrational, but I might just automatically find them. That's all you gotta do. Jesus. Oh my god, we're still zooming. God damn. Is that all signal sources? It is. Well, I'll have a look, but... No, I say we'll have a look. We do need to have a look. That's what we're here for. It's all a long way away, though. Oh, god damn. Asteroid clusters. DEF1. Okay, that's them. We'll go over here. Your A4. Where's the star? Why are you going in that trajectory? Okay. Guess we found our orbit line. Ah.
System scan complete.
Oh, we've got all of we got exactly no degraded emissions, distress call. Oh yeah, I don't have my fuel limpets on. Okay, well that was a bust. We got nothing out of this one. Nice. Okay, so we absolutely want to be coming this way. See a yellow dot up here somewhere? No. Guess what we really need to be doing is coming in here. What were you? You were Outbreak. I saw you down there. I don't think I didn't.
Frameshift drive charging.
What's the one I don't have any of? I think it's the core dynamic composites, I think. Maybe. zeros. Conduct ceramic components. That's 3 and 2. Configurable components. Configurable components. That's not listed anywhere. Okay, core dynamic composites. Allegiance Federation. How many pharmaceutical isolators do we have? Electrochemical arrays, that's a 3. We can get those traded down. Grid resistors are a 1. Don't need that. Heat exchangers are a 3. Hybrid capacitors. Provides components. Civil unrest. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for you. Pharmaceutical isolators, well, that's where we're headed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Should keep an eye out for a large landing pad so I can just buy some limpets rather than crafting them. These are all small systems at the moment, as we're still outside of the core systems. Potential. No. Moving on. Okay, so outbreak.
Frameshift drive
Reported.
charging.
Yeah, we're just going to have to craft a handful of limpets just for this one, and we'll pick some up somewhere on the way. This has got a population of like 2,500 a day done. I'm not going to have a large landing pad.
Disengaged.
Holy shit. So many signal sources right next to me. Distress call. Whoa. Convoy dispersal pattern. Distress call. Weapons fire. Convoy dispersal. Coded. Encoded. Come on, high grade. Convoy dispersal. Stress call. Convoy. Weapons fire. Down. High grade. And you've got 18 minutes. Follow line. Degraded. Oh, hello. Coded. Stress. Convoy. Coded. Yeah, we've got more. Well, there's one high grade, and then when we grab that, we'll probably get another. Might be a couple of systems till I get to it. So we'll do like 12. That makes them easily farmable resources, so it's no biggie.
How about your planet slows down and I just keep going the same speed? How's that? We'll do that. Well, that's not the material it should be. We'll take them, but still.
Cargo scope deployed.
Outbreak system. Persuading allies. State boom. Is there a faction in boom as well? Yeah, I think there is. Boom, outbreak, expansion. God damn it. Yeah, the signal source needs to say outbreak. I didn't check that. I mean, there was only one. A high grade. Also a tiny system, you know, hardly anyone lives here. We'll jump back into Super Cruise. It will absolutely find another signal source. It will be directly behind me. Maybe with a bit of luck, it'll be high grade and it always finds a signal source right as you go into Super Cruise, and it's always directly behind you. I've got a couple of them here. Convoy and probably not high grade, and that's all of them. Wow. Now, we do have another option. Just to not waste it whilst we're here. In an outbreak system. And that's to relog. Material girl, living up to her name.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think the ones on the line are probably the best bet. I think all the ones around the main body, this one, yeah, are all going to be the wrong kind, but we'll double check.
is going to be my best chance. Okay, fine, whatever. The game's like, nah. Civil unrest is the green one. Can we see green anywhere? Yes. Oh, actually, even closer. Hello.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, reach back. The cool thing is you can generally get a good idea of if there's going to be a large landing pad or not as soon as you engage the hyperdrive. You don't have to continue, you can cancel it. But if it says low security, it's not going to have a large landing pad. If it does, it's going to be on a surface, but you know, you're rolling the dice on that. But low security means the little outposts that can only land small and medium ships. If it's medium or high security, you're in with a much better chance of finding. If it's a high security, you're definitely going to find a large landing pad somewhere in the system. If it's medium security, probably definitely find one somewhere in the system, but it may require landing. If it's high security, they're going to have the bigger space stations, either the Coriolis square ones or the I can't remember what they're called, big fuckers. Follow this line first. Oh, there we go. Let's start here and then work our way down. Graded, convoy, coded, ceremonial, weapons fire. Come on, give me some high grade. Combat aftermath, we can have a look at that. Coded, well, again, I've got no weapons, so probably not a good idea. Coded emissions, weapons, degraded, come on. Distress call. Combat aftermath, degraded, come on. Coded, combat aftermath. Shit. These three are my only hope, I think. That's where we just came from, isn't it? No. It's not. Okay. Outbreak. I'm looking at you.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not saying this is the great method to do it, and then it's just like, yeah, but what if we give you no high grade resources? How about that? How about we just give you none? Even though you're fulfilling the criteria. I mean, the thing is, there's always a mix, but damn, you would hope to find 2 or 3 high grade missions. And a bit later, we're gonna head over to Ingalin, pick up probably all of the wing missions to massacre pirates. Even if it takes me a couple of streams to do it. We're going to just spend a couple of sessions just building up a couple of hundred, 300 or 400 million. Okay, it's got 3 million people in it, so I'm hoping there's a better selection of. I'll just follow the line all the way around. Convoy, upgraded convoy. Distress. Generally the high grade emissions are more like on the outskirts of the system, if you like. But you do sometimes find them in and around the stations and planets and stuff, so it's always worth checking. Okay, that's a convoy. Yeah. Also a convoy. Always tell by the com chatter. Distress, coded, convoy, coded, convoy. What the hell, man? It's just been like, nah, just none. What the fuck? I was looking at LP. Go from civil unrest to outbreak to civil unrest to outbreak and just getting nothing. Do you know what? I do feel that it's actually worth relogging, just because getting nothing. Like I say, Dav's Hope's fine and all that, but I was getting loads of grade 1 and grade 2 materials, and I mean, like, that's not really much help to me, especially when some of the ones that I really need are grade 5.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, come on game, help me out here. Well, that one just ran out of time, clearly. I do almost feel like it's the same setting. Only because there was an encoded and a distress core right next to each other.
Frameshift drive charging.
Civil unrest. Take 4. I'm trying to get the high grade resources.
4, 3,
Population's going up as well with every one of these jumps. It's 2,500. It was like 30,000. That one was like 1.5 million. This one's 3 million. Oh god. How far away are those 2 stars?
fuel scooping complete.
Oh god, a really long way away. Jesus. Pirate activity detected, threat level 6. Damn. So, most of the stuff's gonna be that way. Yeah. Decoded emissions. Threat 3. Jesus. These are a long way away as well. Let's get lucky and some are on the way. Still loads going on here. Why are you making me zoom out so far to see those? That's better. God damn it. Did they have an update overnight where they just removed high grade emissions from the game or something? What the fuck is this? I'm just getting nothing. The boom state systems. Why do I have... Why are you... got that icon on you? What's that all about? That's a trait thing. Okay, right. Can kind of know what I'm trying to do, so no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Six jumps, love it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, well we visited Dad's Hope. Dad's Hope. I didn't get anywhere. Oh, high security. We may just check from high grade resources on our way through to see what we get.
Fuel scoping.
I've just noticed? I thought I glanced at it and I thought there was something wrong with that. Fucking Mr. I. Maternal girl. Jesus Christ. Oh, that hurts my brain, that does. That I've done that. Makes me look stupid. I don't like looking stupid. Yeah. That's really wound me up. Bear with me a second. Quickest way to fix that. Weirdly, you can access your livery from here. Like you can do a respray in deep space or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Thank you. Good God. Disgraceful. Material girl. Material girl. The shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. It's like a purple and white with some gold trim. That looks more fucking orange, if I'm honest. The thing is, the yeah. I'll show you when we get there. There's another decal, like a paint job that I've got for this, and it's like the Stygian purple. It's like the shiny purple that I've got. I don't think I have that on my Anaconda. No, I have the matte purple. It's like a shiny. Well, I'll show it you in a bit. And I used to name it the purple dildo because this. I mean, let's be honest. This ship does kind of look like a dildo from the right angle. But it does make the ship look more elegant than this current paint job, so we'll switch it out to that one. We'll keep the Material Girl name. But you'll see what I mean. It looks just like a sex toy when I put this paint job on it. Well, apart from those little wings out the side, they'd hurt. Ooh. Oh, I've not been checking for if we're in populated systems. we are with big things, so we should probably check for signal sources whilst we're here. Just, you know, like a good little material gatherer. As long as we can find some high grade resources. Encoded. Encoded. It's fire. Well, that one just died. Did it? That's 3 levels of zoom just to get to that one. 4, I suppose. It is just like, it's almost as if they've removed high grade resources from the game. This is insane. I'm not finding them in any system. Wow, yeah, no.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, there's light to take into account. I'll show it you when we're landed. I've got light from the station all around and stuff.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, screw that. Okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
One more job, I think, after this. Yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Grab the Viper. That's what I've got here, yeah. The Anaconda's here, the Viper's here. Is it Eagle? Did I call the Eagle over? No. Not the Eagle, the other Viper. Yeah, both the Vipers are here, I think. Where are they? Mark 3 and 4. I know the Mark 3's here. Just remember if the Mark 4's here as well. I've put all the module reinforcements back on that Viper that I was ramming yesterday with. So now it's got like 1,400 health, hull strength. Oh, I quite enjoy the SRV. Yeah. Have a lot of fun with that. Doing my backflips and forward rolls and parking on a geyser right as it ignites and launching you 3 kilometers into the atmosphere. That's some good shit. Like when I'm in the SIV, I always have 4 pips to engines. It doesn't make any difference to your speed, but it does give you lots of vertical thrust. And like, especially on low G planets, Jesus Christ, I spend about 5% of the time with my wheels actually touching the ground. I'm just flying across the planet in my SIV. I love it. Just gliding away. Looking for those jumps that I can do a backflip off of, or 2 or 3. triple backflip. 1080. Pop off a barrel roll. How can you not love this ship? It dings when you boost. I love that sound.
The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau is most pleased to have you visit, Commander. Permission granted. Please head directly to Docking Bay 25.
Landing gear deployed.
Welcome to Imperial Sovereign Territory. We look forward to serving your interests. Choose our facilities.
Yeah, it does look a bit shit, doesn't it?
We are glad to have you with us at this station, Commander.
That's a terrible paint job. Let's fix it. Yeah, the Pips 2 engine doesn't affect your speed, your acceleration, or anything like that in your SRV. It's just the vertical boost. Alright, let's get her looking beautiful and pretty and shiny. Because this paint job is just not cutting it for me. It's too blotchy. I thought I'd try something different. Get a look at her. Ow. That hurts. No, it's the paint. Look how much better that looks.
With sadness, we must inform pilots this facility maintains effective security division.
You telling me that don't look fucking gorgeous? It was absolutely the paint. The paint makes such a difference. Yeah, on the hologram, you're looking at it from this perspective.
This facility operates under Imperial
That's kind of. Let me go this way a little bit. That way. Back it up a bit. That's kind of what the hologram looks like.
dealt with promptly and to your complete satisfaction.
It's got a fat ass on it. She looks lovely in purple. And shiny purple. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Are assigned for the benefit of visitors to this facility.
Bit of the old Flight of the Navigator vibes going on from the front.
Do not obstruct access to other guests
And I mean,
inside.
name a ship that has a better window. Look at that. Look at all that view for your passengers. They can all see.
The discourtesy of engaging in aggressive acts within or around this facility is undesirable, and measures will be taken to restore peaceful operations.
Yeah, we love this ship. Okay, so hang on. Now I've got a digital input, so I've just ditch these for now. Red or orange? That one's orange. That one's red. That one's fast, has no shields. That one has shields and rail guns. Oh, we love this one. Screw it. This one looks cool. You saw me smash into a couple of ships with this yesterday, but you might not have seen the paint job on it. It's pretty sweet, even if I do say so myself. Pretty sweet. What's that's coming up? We'll boop. Yeah, the Cobra looks pretty good. Do they... Hang on. I don't think they do sell them here, but we'll have a look. I've unlocked the blueprint, but I don't know if you can only buy them from Technology Broker. Okay, yeah, no, there's no FSD boosters here. I like those scratches on it because obviously I ram things with it, so I like the look of it just being kind of scratched, but the glowing scratches just kind of works.
Landing restraints released. Depart when ready.
Absolute fucking menace. That's what I am. Dude's like, I'm leaving. Why are you doing that? Yeah, I mean, she pumps out 600, but you know, heavily engineered hull and 4 hull reinforcement packages.
Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you well on your journey.
So we're literally going here just to pick up some quests. Then we're going to come back and pick up the Anaconda, and then go back and do all the quest, or do all the killing for the next couple of 3 hours. I don't know. The thing is with Wingmaster commissions is they give you a week instead of 24 hours. So I may just grab all of them, wait for a tick and grab another bunch. Because it don't really matter. Whilst they're available, because you know it's just system states are ever fluctuating. And whilst they're in a system state that provides those missions, it's worth taking advantage of because there's some serious money there. I mean, it's probably the fastest money making. You just got to do a lot of combat, like a lot. But I don't mind that. I don't mind sitting doing like 2, 3, 4 hours of just eradicating all of the pirates. Yeah, there's some good money with trading, but the thing is with trading is however much money you make from trading, mining is always going to be more profitable. Always going to be more profitable. Because once you bought the refinery, the Olympic controllers, then it's like for every 50 tons of limpets that you buy for like 5,000 credits, you then turn into hundreds of millions of, well, I don't know, let's say I was getting, from 50 limpets I was filling up 320, wasn't I? So 320 was getting me 65 million, and that's because I wasn't really finding a better price, because I can't really find the best prices for it. But obviously you don't have any outlay, and the only trip you've got to worry about is the final journey. Now don't get me wrong, I've quite enjoyed doing some trading in my time. It's nice to find it's nice to put together a trade loop. That's the key. Don't be going back and forth between two places. Set up a loop between four. Look when you're in the commodities market. Look at where nearby buys the things that they sell. And then look when you go to that system, look for another system that they sell to, and then you should be able to loop it back round again. Like refinery to no extraction to refinery to industrial to high tech is a good run around, and then agricultural, and then you can go back round to refinery, then selling them all like food and drink and shit. Buy some raw metals to take raw materials to take to from extraction to refinery. Take the manufactured materials from or the refined materials from refinery to industrial, components from industrial to high tech, consumer resources type stuff from high tech to agricultural and colony and things like that. Yeah, just Oh, nice, beautiful. Also, it's worth checking out the rare good loop. If you haven't, there are a couple of loops that you can do with rare goods that's worth looking into. Because you make some real good money with rare goods. Oh, which side of the planet are you? You're this side of the planet. Okay, we're going to land here, pick up some wing missions. Then I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, and I'm going to come back, we'll try and pick up a couple more. And then, yeah, back to go get the anaconda, and then it's killing time. The thing is, I can't really put that I'm doing this in the title. I can't put like, oh, Elite Dangerous Massacre missions, because I'm pretty sure if I put Massacre in the title, they'll be like, yeah, no. We're gonna demonetize the shit out of that. That was lovely. That wasn't. If I angle that like that, and lovely back up again. Boop. Oh, stop it. That's the nature of having no shields every time you land. Hull integrity compromised. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Right. Wing missions. Did it just tick? No. Did I just pick that up? Yeah. Okay. Am I going crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one shows up. Okay, and now we stack these ones with those ones. And we'll have to go kill like 100, maybe 150 pirates. I don't know. And there's a tick. These aren't massacres, but they're also small, so these can be done quite easily in conjunction with the others. I don't know if I want to pick up that 81 to go on top. I mean, I may as well just keep going until it won't let me take any more. I think we should split those between those. Got another big one, there's another 81, yeah, sure, okay. Alright. So we've just picked up an absolute shit ton of massacre missions. Okay, let's... I don't know what that is or how to claim it. Guess I have to go to a particular place to get that. Right. Alright, yeah, let me go grab a cup of coffee, run to the bathroom. I'll be right back and then we'll get going. God, yeah, I live on coffee. I think if I had like a blood test, it'd be like 5% caffeine. Let me just roll a joint and we'll get going. Yeah, I'll leave this screen on so we can see the traffic. So yeah, we've just picked up 20 massacre missions. Something like 15 of them are wing missions. And there's a couple, I mean one faction, there must be two, I don't know. See if we can figure out how many we've got to kill minimum to complete all of the missions. It may be a case of periodically heading back, turning in, maybe picking up a couple more for a different faction. But I mean, if you want a fleet carrier, this would be the way to do it, I think. Well, look. Let's just pick one faction. In Garland Jet Incorporated, it says 81. Plus 49 is 130. Plus 45, 175. Oh my god. Might have gone a bit far on this. Different party. I know in Garland Jet has the most. 175. They don't have, so I saw the one with 81. Oh yeah. 100, 175, 195, 220, 245. Oh, 265. That one hurt. Oh, 310. Okay, we've got to kill 300 pirates to complete all of those for that one party. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a case of, once I turn all this in, I mean, what was the prizes? It's 39, 49, 59, 62, 72, 83, 103, 117, 140, 154, 173, 187, 200, no wait, 206, 218, 227, 239, 251, 270, yeah, 291, 292 between those two, 306, 321, so 321 million from the quests, but we worked it out, what was it, like 300 pirates we've got to kill. That's gonna be, I mean, that's gonna be a solid 100 million just in bounties on top of that 300 million. So by the time I do all of this, that's like 400 million. Now, this faction I have most of them with. So some of the other ones are going to be completed, especially these ones down here. They're going to get completed real easy. So I can periodically go back and pick up more of those ones to go alongside the big 300. So all told from here, I could probably turn over a solid 500 million, but it's going to be a couple of sessions, you know what I mean? It's going to be like 8 hours of gameplay probably. You know. This is going to take some time. I need to grind up and roll up a joint, so bear with me before we get going. But obviously I'm not going to be killing those 300 pirates in this ship. That's a no. Now, I do want to make sure it does all say pirates. I haven't fucked up anywhere and picked up something that doesn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Brothers of Mainani faction are going to hate me after this. If they were ever to gain control of Mainani, it'd probably become a hostile system to me. Well, it might be worth, after a while, going around and checking all of that data, because let's just use this place as an example to make my point. System map. Right. I'm not really getting the commodities out of this, but for example, some systems you may have more than one faction. We always can have more than one faction, but let's say one of them's agriculture and one of them's refinery, and when you go there they sell agricultural goods, so they're going to have like the teas, coffee, liquor, stuff like that, but they're not going to have the refined metals from the refinery. But if there was a war going on in that system and the refinery faction won that war, then next time you go to that system they won't sell tea, coffee, liquor, beer. They'll sell palladium and gold and silver. They'll sell raw metals, because a different faction that has a different economy has taken over the system. So it's never hard and fast. It's never, this is a system always sells this item, because that is not the case. That can change. But the thing to always just bear in mind is the amounts will vary, but in general, if you go to a refinery economy, they're all going to sell roughly the same things. The prices and amounts are going to vary, but they're all going to sell the general same group of items. And same goes for all of the agricultures, all of the high tech and all this lot. They're all going to sell, all of the high tech systems are going to sell consumer goods and all that kind of stuff, and high tech equipment. It's just a case of who's going to have the most and who's going to have the best prices. And obviously that's when you look at system state, you're going to get the best prices from Boom, but you may be able to sell at better prices, like Outbreak. If you suddenly they're going to pay 2-3 times as much for basic medicines, things like that. They're also going to want donation missions for it, but system state can affect the demand, and obviously the higher the demand, the better the price they're going to pay. And obviously using tools like Inara and stuff like that, you can keep an eye. You can see what's changing. And also, when you're looking at the galaxy map, you can see the trade that's happening. If you go to economy, you have to zoom out a little bit. What am I missing? Oh yeah, there it is. That's the line I was looking for. That line is telling you that it's essentially military one way from Mangalan to Mainani, and then and then here's the other way. Damn it. Oh, stop going out of the galaxy map. So yeah, this one's agriculture, this one's extraction. Okay, I was looking at that wrong. Extraction should be red. See, it's showing a trade route back and forth of purple. Now, I think that was military. I mean, there is a war going on. I don't know, you're in full boom now. I think the war's... Oh, has the war ended? I think it has. None. 25.4%, 15.3, 12.7, 12.2. I think it was those two who were at war. Infrastructure failure, civil unrest, bust, civil unrest. Fascinating. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on with like the background information. Yeah, I'm going to cause some unrest for one group. However, that particular group also is the one that seems to have the most courier missions. So when I decide I'm bored of combat and want to do a few courier missions, you know, I just immediately get their reputation back up again. They may not have much for me, but initially I might close out some of their quests, but more will unlock. Sorry, we'll be in combat in like 5 minutes or so. Ish. Could get Conda. In fact, I can finish rolling whilst I'm playing.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, nice, yeah, that's tidy. Well, that's the thing, that's where the cutter comes in. The cutter is a phenomenal trade ship. Obviously, it's, I mean, you know, you've got to pay for it and unlock it. It's hard work. Once you've got it, holy shit, I mean, it's... If you were to put prismatic shields on a... If you were to put size 8A prismatic shields on a cutter, it's going to have something like 20,000 in shields. Its shields would be so big, that if your shields went off, when they came back on again, it would take them nearly an hour to fully recharge again. That's how immense the shields are. But also, you know, the shields are big enough that almost no one will get through them.
Frameshift drive charging.
If you've got a shield cell bank on there, I'll never get through. Even regular shield, just a regular 8A shield on a cutter will get you like 15,000 in shield health or something. It's insane. Prismatic shields work that if you had a size 7A prismatic shield, then that shield would be just as strong as an 8A regular shield. However, it would weigh nearly twice as much. Or it would weigh twice as much as a regular 7A. So you'd be getting a 7A that weighs as much as an 8A, but also does an 8A, but it's a size 7. And then if you put a size 8A prismatic shield, then it's the equivalent of a 9A, which doesn't exist, so it's just really fucking strong. Stupidly strong. Yeah, the cutter has the best shields in the game. If you really like worked on those shields, you could make them basically impossible to get through. And that's the other thing. If you're doing massacre missions, back in the day when we did massacre missions with my friends, all of us would have one of our beams set with regeneration sequence. So then that way you would never ever have your shields go down. Because if one of us saw that the other one's shields were down to one ring, we'd come over and shoot them with that laser, and it would fill up their shields again. Because that's a thing you can do. You can have a beam laser that hurts enemies but heals friendly shields. And if you're with one or two other people and you've all got that, then no one's ever going to lose their shields. You can stay in the Haz-Res forever till you're bored. And that's what we used to do. We used to pick up all these, do exactly what I'm doing now, pick up a shitload of massacre missions, and then just sit together for 3 or 4 hours, just killing pirates. And obviously when there's 3 of you, like 2 of you in Federal Corvettes and 1 of you in a cutter, you kill things very, very quickly, and you've all got fighters. You're like a wing of 6 essentially. That's fair. I mean, the thing is to bear in mind, maybe on console, if you found a system that doesn't really get visited by players much, you might be able to influence single-handedly what's going on. If you're on like PC or whatever, you're not gonna single-handedly make much of a difference to a system. Even if you're playing in solo, because if you're playing in solo, you're playing in open, you're playing in a private group, it doesn't matter. The background simulation is the same. And anything you do in solo or open or private group still has the same effects. There's a lot of people who play in open who don't like that people in a private group or in solo play can actually still have an impact on the BGS, but it's what it is. I want to make sure that the solo players get the same experience, just minus other players. So that's fair enough. That's why he plays a lot of solo. That's cool.
Landing successful. Please shut down all systems. The services of this Imperial facility are at your disposal, Commander.
Do you know what the best thing about doing this here? This little setup I've got right now, where I've got my ship stored at this station, and just a couple of jumps away is where I pick up the missions and turn them in. Obviously, when I'm out in those things, I have to refill my ammo, which means I need sulfur, iron and nickel, I think. Yeah, sulfur, iron, nickel. So I've got enough for 74 reloads right there, which is okay. But the best thing about this particular station is it has a raw material trader. Hell yeah. So iron is the one we're lowest on. I don't really want to use selenium for it. Sulfur. Okay, so now we've got 90 reloads or close to it. 89, 98. That's no. God damn it. Two jumps. Before we go. that I left. Repair limpet? Is that a collector limpet? It's somewhere that's somewhere else. No, it's not. Okay, so is it here? It's those. Okay. What goes there? Collect limpet. We've got the repair limpet. We don't have a repair limpet? That's what we should be bringing. Oh, I've got the collect limpet. Okay, yeah, repair limpet. That's what goes there. Wait, what? Why? I'm so confused. Where's my repair limpets gone? What's that? But that's in Shinrata Desra. That's not where I messed with this. What the hell? Where the hell's my repair limpet? I definitely don't have one. And they don't sell it. Shit. Okay, well then. Okay, let me sort through this. You're all there. Collector goes on new and wake scanner goes on new. Don't need those. Discovery scanner. Surface scanner. How many shield cell banks do you get? Can you... No, you just think you can't refill shield cell banks. So yeah, if my shields ever get really low, I will use a shield cell bank, but I'm probably not going to use those for the most part. In fact, we're going to deactivate it so I don't accidentally fire it. So we've got collector limpets, we don't have repair limpets. That's very annoying. Okay. Well, I don't really need my collector limpets, I'm not going to be collecting much, I'm just going to be killing. So we've got everything we need. Let's go. I think that's going to... Here's something to mess with your noodle. When you're out in the black, there's a certain constellation of 7 stars that look exactly like a question mark from the right angle. They actually do exist in real life. It's called the Seven Sisters in the Pleiades sector. But yeah, you're flying along and you see a group of stars that just looks like a question mark. You're like, hang on a minute, what? Is that Raxler? No. It's a constellation that actually does exist. A collection of 7 O-class stars that, from the right angle, happen to look like a question mark. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll be the one who finds Raxler. The game's been out 10 years. No one's found him yet. But the thing is, I mean, you could land in the system that has whatever Raxler is and not find it, because it could be like a crashed ship on a planet's surface or something like that, which you're only going to find if you map the planet. So the only way that's going to work is if you're able to map every planet in every system. And, and even then, you'd have to notice it, say like human signal or alien signal or Raxler signal, whatever it says. I don't know. Fair enough. Oh, when you do massacre missions, also, when it says like, mission identified, unidentified signal source, don't go to those. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Just go to a haz-res and kill pirates. Or a high-res if you're not comfortable playing without the police around to give you a hand. Which, there's no shame in that. That's what I did until I got the Anaconda. I think I've managed to go into some haz-reses with the crate. I certainly didn't with the Asp or the Viper. The reason I'm saying that is if you drop into that, especially for wing missions, which most of these are, you're going to get like a Federal Corvette with a pair of third lances or something, and they're all going to be elite, and you're going to get your absolute ass handed to you. Absolutely shred you. Well, we're playing at home, which was a fortress, but now we're going to be able to score there, so that's nice. We have a 1-0 goal advantage, which is always useful, but if they score quickly, it's anyone's game, and that's what they're going to be absolutely trying to do. They're going to be looking to score as quickly as they possibly can, so they're going to throw everything at us. That's where we're really lucky that we have Emi Martinez. He can be a bit inconsistent at times. He makes a couple of rash decisions every now and again, but there's no denying that when it comes to a one-on-one situation, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He pulls off some incredible saves week in, week out. I mean, he won the Yashir Trophy 2 years in a row. He's literally the world's #1 right now, in that respect, and has been for 2 years. He's getting on a little bit now. There are other keepers who are better than him overall, but in some aspects of the game, in what he does it so well. He's saved us a few times. He's had some outstanding saves. since he's been at Villa. And also, there is an intimidation tactic in the 2 years ago in the Conference League. We faced Lille, the same team, in 2 legs. We won at home, they won at their place, and then it went to penalties. And, well, I mean, it was a penalty shootout, and we've got Emi Martinez. There was only ever going to be one outcome to that. He's a phenomenal penalty ref.
Solid copy. Deploying the fighter.
Penalty keeper.
Link established.
But I don't know. The thing is, like, sure, we lost to Man United, but I would say that we were also playing better than we have been for a little while. That's the thing. This is the literal unfairness of the Premier League. Manchester United are one of the biggest teams in the world. They have a massive revenue. They came 15th in the Premier League last year. They had an awful year. And their reward for that is they didn't get to play in Europe this year. What that means is they got to drop like 300 or 400 million pounds on buying players. Don't have to play in Europe, so, you know, they're only playing 1 game a week. Whereas most of the rest of us are playing 2.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander. Copy that. Let's take this one down. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now. Copy that. Let's take this one down.
Did you just try to ram an anaconda with an eagle? Are you an idiot? You are an idiot. Okay, just checking. Just making sure. Fucking moron. He's like, this will work. No. No, it won't. Thing is realistically, it's a patience thing. If you just hang in one place, pirates will keep showing up. It just might take them a couple of minutes. But what you're looking for is either laser fire or that, which is the trail of a ship. Which leads to that.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner. fire, Commander. Taking damage.
Yep, that's your job. You are correct. You are indeed under fire. Taking the heat off of me.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Scan detected.
You gonna hit him or what? There we go.
Target destroyed.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Target shields offline.
Shields.
Copy that. Let's take this one down. I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional threats.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving to attack now.
Is it up here or is that just where I was? This is just parts from the last fight, isn't it?
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner.
Trajectory disruption. Target destroyed. Scan detected.
Copy that. Let's take this one down. We're in the clear, Commander. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving to attack now.
Target shields in flight.
Copy that. Let's take this one down. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Whoops. I crashed into an asteroid a little bit.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Copy that. Let's take this one down.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Interesting.
Weapons rearmed.
Honestly, it's worth just play the OG through and then play remake. I'd highly advise that. I mean, obviously, you know, it's entirely up to you. But yeah, I'd recommend playing the. Have you played 7 before? I can't remember. I mean, if you played it before, fair enough. But if it's your first time playing it, play the OG on its own first.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner.
It's 2 you missed.
Shields are down to nil. Need to get out of the firing line, Commander. I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now. Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander. I read you. Got the target on my scanner. I'm sustaining damage, Commander. Gonna try some evasive action. This ship is almost toast. Can't take any more hits. Fighter is toast, Commander. You didn't stand a chance.
Come on, shields go down. Jesus. There we go. Man, he was shield cell banking like crazy. No shit. So, might as well
Oh, you just take a really long time to reactivate, okay.
Heat sink deployed.
Solid copy. Deploying the fighter.
Fresh deployed heatsink.
Fighter deployed. Standing by. Copy that. Let's take this one down. I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Target is trying to get away. Cut him off, Commander.
God damn it.
We're in the clear, Commander.
Excuse me.
Shields are down to nil. Need to get out of the firing line, Commander.
Who are you fighting? Just fly into a rock? Is anyone here of the faction that I need to kill?
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now. I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional threats. Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Guitar Hero, that's where it was at on the PS2. I was obsessed with that game.
Flight assist on.
God damn it, can you give me anyone from the faction I need to kill? This guy.
Understood. Focus
Little
my
drop
fire on
ships and all
your
kinds
target.
around here, and it's the Eagle. That's who I need to kill. Can you hit him, please? Go on. There we go. Of course. Pair of Eagles.
Copy that. Let's take this one down. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Fucking hell.
I'm running without shields. Cover me, Commander. I've got no cover here. Diverting power to shields.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I attacked the wrong wing. Then we just left him fighting a completely different wing. I just assumed the two was the other guy. Okay. must be his wingmate.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Alright, catch you later, Raz. Have a good one.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Is it Raz Gaming or Raz Gaming? Like Ra Possessive S Gaming or Raz? So I'm calling you Raz when your name's Ra, then you know, that's my bad. It's gonna be you, isn't it?
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional threats. Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Target destroyed.
So they were chasing someone, so where's the guy they were chasing? Is there a... No. So there's a fight going on above us. No. Because there was a federal dropship or assault ship or something chasing someone else. I just dealt with the Anaconda because it was an Anaconda. Well, whoever it is isn't fighting anymore.
Flight assist off.
Cool. Got a nice axis there, so I'm getting good coverage. Yeah, making it a lot further this time before we dip below.
Flight assist on. Scan detected.
Copy that. Let's take this one down.
It's 3 bursts, you still haven't hit him. There we go. One of them is complete. 19 to go. Though some of them stacked with each other, so some will finish before others. Hunting. Looking for signs of combat or signs of movement, because you can see the ship trails. Or the sight of someone warping in. Or someone arriving near me.
Flight assist on. Scan detected.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Nice.
Scan detected.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner.
How do I make a living? Let me show you. First, I strip your shields, and then I destroy your power plant. Or you, whichever comes first. Oh, it was you, is it? Okay. That's how I make a living. How do you make a living?
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Decent shield for a medium ship. Anaconda shields went down faster than that.
Target destroyed.
Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander.
So, how many have we done that one? So, which one are we part way through so I can get an idea of how many I've killed? 0 of 81 so far, 0 of 49, 0 of 45, so that's nice. It's probably going to be closer to the bottom, to be fair. 0 of 42, 0 of 30. Just going to do them on the order I picked them up. Okay. 18. I must have killed more than 18 pirates. But then, maybe not. I've only killed 18. I gotta kill 300. Holy shit. Man, I need more of the faction that I'm killing showing up. I don't mind them being eagles and stuff because they die easy. Just give me lots. Again, wrong faction.
Copy that. Let's take this one down.
Okay, we're going to relog in the hope of getting a better
Clear,
spawn.
Commander.
Hang on, I should have stopped. Okay, someone's on their way. I'll kill them first. So if you're the wrong faction, okay, I actually got the right faction. Jesus.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Ready
Not
to be
enough.
alive. We live to fight another day.
Not enough. Show me the danger. I'm literally just floating in space. There's nothing around me. God. So we do a respawn situation. Alright man, you have a good night. Thank you for popping by both streams today. Yeah, we'll start 6 tomorrow. Let the good times roll.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Yeah, I've at least got to get these ones done tonight. Well, I've got plenty of time actually. The two of them are 2, so 2, 4, 14. 14 more, and I'm probably going to call it for tonight.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional threats. Copy that. Let's take this one down. We're in the clear, Commander. I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
To see other Right, that's his mind's going off, but I think he's left. Yeah, I'll be watching the game. That's a good point, actually, because of my sleeping hours at the moment. Shit, it might be the next day before I get started on 6, actually, because I tend to get up late afternoon because I'm up all night, which isn't going to leave me much time to stream. And because my buddies are an hour closer to me at the moment, because the USA's moved their clocks forward but the UK hasn't, they're going to be around sort of like 10 o'clock my time, 10:30, which means football game with my buddies, and then, you know, night time I do Elite. There's a combat going on somewhere because I can hear someone shouting. Yeah, so there might not be a daytime stream tomorrow, actually, thinking about it. I didn't even think about that. Obviously the football today, I'll be wanting to watch that. It's pretty important. Yeah, it might be Friday daytime when we start 6, unfortunately. I didn't even think of that, I do apologise. Oh, someone's screaming blue murder, but there's no one being murdered. Where's the... Maybe I should... get a panorama view. See any laser fire other than miners? Certainly nothing going on below me. Ah.
Target cargo ready.
You're a mission target, you're you. Where's... that's not you. You're you. Where are you? There you are.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Target destroyed.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Oh, this is just bullying. Look at this.
Incoming mission critical.
Jesus.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now. I've got some hull integrity issues. I'm at 50%. Fighter is destroyed. Took too much damage, Commander.
Why'd you die?
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
established. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Focusing my fire on your target. Threat neutralized. You live to fight another day, Commander. Copy that. Let's take this one down.
Okay folks, I'm going to call the stream there. We're going to put some music on and bop the night away killing pirates. But I can't put the music on when I'm streaming. So, yeah, we'll call it there for now. We're back tomorrow night with some more, continuing this probably. Okay, but for now I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.